Make the decision. You're either a Vol or you're not, through thick and thin. Vol or not.
Well, apparently not. Right now at 6, it is official. Tony Vitello is leaving Rocky Top.
We're going to share what we know about his move to San Francisco as we take a look back at his time here in Knoxville.
I'm Sam Granville with team coverage at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. More on the shakeup right now at 6.
Head baseball coach Tony Vitello's time on Rocky Top has indeed come to an end. Good evening, I'm Lori Tucker.
And I'm Bo Williams. Vitello has been the head coach of the Tennessee baseball team since 2017. We'll take a look back at his career in just a moment, but tonight we begin by sending it straight out to sports director Sam Granville.
Sam joins us live from Lindsey Nelson Stadium. And Sam, get us caught up on all of tonight's developments.
Yeah, Lori, Bo, it has been quite the roller coaster of the last week or so. We first started hearing rumors on Tony Vitello to the major leagues a couple weeks ago. You know, most of those seemed unfounded at the time. And then on Saturday, we heard reports that the San Francisco Giants are closing in on a deal with Coach Vitello. And since then, it's been a waiting game of will he, won't he. But it is now official. Vitello heading to the major leagues. And yeah, from here, it's always a question of what happens next. And what happens next? Well, the Vols did decide to name the interim head coach. It was handed to pitching coach Frank Anderson, a veteran who has decades of college baseball coaching experience, including 8 years leading Oklahoma State as their head man. The next step, where the Vols turn next, and what kind of hire can be made at this point in October. Fall signing day, it's coming up in 3 weeks. Tennessee is again boasting one of the best recruitment classes in the country. Most teams at this point, they're in the middle of their fall practice, or some have even completed fall practice, but athletic director Danny White does not seem to think they'll have any issue finding a good candidate.
I'm going into this with open eyes. Like I've said to you guys before, and relative to coaching searches, interviews matter. I won't ultimately know what the right decision is till I go through that process and get an opportunity to compare candidates against each other and to hear from our student athletes, all that stuff. But I expect that there's, even though it's a difficult time of year, I expect that there's going to be a ton of interest because of what Tony's built here, what we've all collectively built here, our players, our fans, our donors, everybody contributing to that awesome new facility that will open up this season.
Now, with Vitello's departure, Tennessee baseball players will have a 30-day window if they would like to transfer. However, it is only the graduate players who will be able to play in the upcoming season if they transfer. Anyone else who's not a graduate, if they move down to D2 ball or lower, they can play. But if they want to play Division I baseball next season, they're going to have to stay here as a Vol. Reporting in Lindsey Nelson Stadium, I'm Sam Granville.
All right, Sam, thank you.
Meanwhile, tonight we are taking time to look back at Coach Vitello's time on Rocky Top. Here is 6 News anchor Elena Verdine.
Question, this is my best day. No question. Thank you.
Tony Vitello joined Orange and White Nation in June of 2017 after he previously served as an assistant coach in the California Collegiate League at the University of Missouri, Texas Christian University, and at Arkansas. During his first season with Tennessee, Vitello's team went 29-27 overall. UT says 29 wins is the most wins by a first-year head coach in program history. Vitello brought a lot of energy to the Tennessee baseball team. He was able to rally his guys, but he could also get a little heated. Vitello was suspended for 4 games in April 2022 after bumping an umpire following a player's ejection. But Vitello used his newly found free time to team up with a UT fraternity to raise money for charity with a chest bump fundraiser. Under Vitello, the University of Tennessee baseball team hosted 4 regionals and 3 super regionals. His leadership also brought more baseball fans to Rocky Top, enough for UT leaders to give the green light for a multi-million-dollar renovation to Lindsey Nelson Stadium in 2023. And of course, we all know what happened the next season. Vitello led the Vols to win the team's first national championship in June 2024, which led to this monumental parade down Gay Street for a Market Square celebration once the team returned home. That World Series win landed Vitello a new contract in August of 2024, making him the highest paid college baseball coach. And now that his time in Knoxville is officially over, Vitello becomes the first college coach to jump to a Major League Baseball team without any MLB experience. Elena Verdine, 6 on your side.
And through the course of that time, a ton of people have become Tony Vitello fans, and tonight we're getting reaction to his departure.
Yeah, 6 on your side reporter Naomi Hilmer joins us live now from Lindsey Nelson Stadium with more on that. Naomi.
Yeah, Lori, Bo, well, there is a lot of questions right now on what this means for UT baseball. Many fans I talked to today said that they were proud of the work that has gone into this team. I talked to one fan today, and she worked with the baseball team through a student organization called Diamond Vols. She says it will feel different now without Vitello there, but she is hopeful for the future, and despite the changes and the questions, she hopes that the Vol spirit continues.
I mean, I think it's that true volunteer spirit, right? Even if we do lose one of the best coaches in college baseball, that our team is still going to come together, be those true volunteers, and show people what we're made of.
Tony, congratulations. We're pulling through you with the job.
Coming off of last year's win at the national championship, local radio host Josh Ward with Sports Animal says Vitello's work on the team may have made the position more competitive. And he says that may mean that the momentum from last season could carry over into this one. In Knoxville, Naomi Hilmer, 6 on your side.
All right, Naomi, thanks. And meanwhile, tonight we are continuing to hear from UT leaders about this.
UT Chancellor Dondi Plowman saying, quote, as a fan and lover of baseball, I am grateful for the energy and excitement Tony has created. She goes on to say, we will continue to build on this strong foundation. I wish Tony all the best in San Francisco.
We have a lot more coverage of Tony Vitello's departure from Rocky Top available at your fingertips. To find it, just head to our website, WATE.com. You can also watch for updates on our free WATE 6 Plus app and on the air.